What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Crabs Cooking and Conversation. This is your boy Tony coming at you with another recipe on how I make my fried seafood deviled eggs. Stay tuned for the step-by-step process on how I put these eggs together. So all the ingredients I'm showing you now is everything that you're going to need for your yolk mixture. So this right here is fresh tarragon. We also have some fresh dill, and as well as a lemon. And we have some Dill Mustard. I find this at Walmart. This is a Walmart brand. Real mayo, not Miracle Whip, real mayo. Salt, pepper, Old Bay, Sriracha, Worcestershire Sauce. Okay, we're just going to set these ingredients to the side until we get our eggs ready. Okay, so for my boiled eggs, I'm going to be doing the 17-minute method, which is basically cooking the eggs for 17 minutes in hot water. So that way you have the perfect boiled eggs without the green rim around the egg. They're perfectly yellow. So what I'm going to do is turn the eye on to high and let that water come to a full rolling boil like this. And then once it comes to a boil, I'm going to turn the heat off. Turn it completely off and cover the eggs with a top and let them sit in that water for 17 minutes. Okay, after those 17 minutes, you can go ahead and cool the eggs in cold water and peel them, and then begin to slice them. And then at that point, you should have the perfectly cooked boiled eggs. This is what I mean by perfectly cooked. No green rim around it, just a golden yellow yolk. Now we're just going to get all of our eggs sliced in half and get the yolk out so we can go ahead and add our ingredients in. Okay, now I'm going to add my fresh ingredients. I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of the fresh dill and give it a rough chop. And I'm going to do the same thing with the tarragon, about 2 tablespoons of tarragon, and roughly chop that and just add it to my bowl. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add my wet ingredients. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of mayo. But as you see later on in the video, I'm going to add a little more because I almost forgot that we are adding shrimp and as well as lump crab to this dish. So it's going to be about 3 tablespoons of mayo and about 3 tablespoons of the dill mustard, and about 2 tablespoons, depending on the spice level you want, of the sriracha, and about 3 tablespoons of the Worcestershire sauce. Okay, we're going to add about a tablespoon of Old Bay, and then half a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of the black pepper, and then we're going to go ahead and combine all of our ingredients until the mixture is really smooth. Okay, once we have a smooth consistency, we're going to go ahead and add our lump crab to the mixture. Make sure you drain all the water before adding. This is what the lump crab looks like once I have it drained of all the water. I'm just going to go ahead and add that to my mixture. Okay, this is where I noticed my mixture was a little drier than I like. So I went ahead and added more of the liquid ingredients such as the mayo, some Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit more of the dill mustard. Once I got the consistency I like, I'm going to go ahead and just set this aside and start working on my shrimp. Now that I have my shrimp thawed, deshelled, and well rinsed, I'm going to go ahead and season the shrimp with some Old Bay, some accent, some granulated garlic powder, and some ground black pepper. Okay, I'm going to combine all the spices and prepare the shrimp to be sauteed. Okay, in a medium saucepan, I'm going to melt down a half a stick of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and line the pan with the shrimp. I want an even layer as possible so that way I can get an even cook. Okay, I cooked the shrimp about 2 to 3 minutes per side and only flipping them once. Okay, and once they're done, I'm gonna go ahead and take them out and sit them in the refrigerator to cool until I'm ready to use them. Okay, so what you see me doing here now is essentially just separating my shrimp. Because I boiled 8 eggs, that means I need 16 shrimp to top my deviled eggs. And all that are left, I'm going to chop up and add into my yolk mixture. Okay, so the next step of the process is to go ahead and get the eggs coated with the breadcrumbs. So I have it in order, like an assembly line of, I have the eggs, and then next to the eggs I have self-rising flour. Then next to that are 2 eggs that are beat. And on the end is the Panko breadcrumbs, which are essentially the Japanese style breadcrumbs. Okay, and what you also see me add to the flour and the breadcrumb was some Old Bay, black pepper, and garlic powder. You can season them with whatever you want. Alright, and once your eggs are all coated, this is what they're going to look like. Now it's time to fry them. Okay, so with the pan with hot grease in it, we're going to go ahead and layer the eggs in the basket evenly. So that way we can have an even cook on the eggs. And we're just going to go ahead and deep fry them until golden brown. Okay guys, so now that everything's done, we're gonna go ahead and take a Ziploc bag and put our egg mixture in it, so that way we can go ahead and pipe it into the eggs. Now keep in mind, we do have some lumps from the lump crab and as well as the shrimp in this egg mixture, so we wanna make sure the hole is big enough so that we can neatly pipe it in. Alright, so the next step of the process is to go ahead and top our eggs with the shrimp. Alright guys, now the last thing to do is to top the eggs with some fresh tarragon and fresh green onion or chives, and as well as paprika. Alright guys, so there you have it, the step-by-step process on how I make my shrimp and crab stuffed seafood deviled eggs. I really do hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you try it, please let me know what your thoughts are on it. Thank you so much for watching, and please share, like, comment, and if you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.